Hey, what's going on everybody? This is Dom, and today we're getting into building the ultimate Mac Mini. And today we're focusing on doing a RAM upgrade. We're going to upgrade this Mac Mini here from 4 gigabytes of RAM all the way to 16 gigabytes of 1600 megahertz RAM. So let's go ahead and get into this here. First off, we are using the mid-tier 2.3 gigahertz quad-core Intel i7 Mac Mini for this upgrade, but it will work with any model, so be sure to keep that in mind if you want to do this yourself. I want to give a big shout out to my friends at iFixit and also Kingston for providing the materials. We have the RAM here from Kingston, and then we have tools from iFixit that are going to be helpful throughout this entire series. So again, big shout out to them for supporting this series and sponsoring everything. I really appreciate that. So let's go ahead and get started with this here. We actually won't need any tools for this upgrade. It's very straightforward, no screws involved or anything. But first we need to go ahead and flip over the Mac Mini so that we can get inside of it. So once we have the Mac Mini flipped over, what you want to do is get a good grip on these two little holes right here. Go ahead and use your fingers and get a grip on the Mac Mini, and then you want to turn it counterclockwise as you saw there. You'll notice that this dot right here has turned to the left side, and then we can slowly remove the back plate from the Mac Mini and expose the RAM modules. So what we want to do here first is remove the old RAM modules. So there's two little clips on each side of the RAM module, as you can see right here, and we want to pull those outwards away from the module, and then you'll feel it pop up a little bit, as you can see happening right here. Once it's popped up, you're in the clear to go ahead and just remove it straight out of that socket, and then you can go ahead and set it aside. You don't need this anymore, as we are going to install new RAM. The second module is very similar to the first one. Go ahead and push those clamps outward, and then you'll notice that it gets stuck under the first clamps there at the top. You want to go ahead and pull those ones out as well to release it a little more, and then you can go ahead and pull out the RAM module here, and we have successfully removed all of the RAM. Next, let's go ahead and open up the new RAM kit, and we will be able to install it. Now that we have it, go ahead and remove one of the modules, and you want to put this in almost backwards to how you removed it. So we're going to put in the back slot first here. Slowly push it into the slot, and you'll feel it kind of click in there once you get it in, and then you can go ahead and push it down, and you'll feel another click when those clasps on the side slide over the RAM module. The same thing applies for the top module. Just go ahead, get it in there, and then wiggle it into place, and then once you have it in there, you can go ahead and push back on it, and you'll hear it snap in behind the clasps. Once you're all finished, you should have something that looks very similar to this. Now that we're finished with the inside of the Mac Mini here, we can go ahead and reattach the back plate. So you just want to slowly lower it down over the Mac Mini, and then you may have to give it a little shift to the left like that. Once again, like we did before, you want to place your fingers in the cutouts here and then slowly shift that white dot over to the black solid side there, and then you'll know that the Mac Mini has been securely closed. Now that we've finished up with this and everything is closed and secured, we can go ahead and power this guy up right here and make sure that the RAM inside is registering properly. If this is an upgrade that you're interested in too, I'll be sure to leave the links for the RAM I used in this video, as well as some of my other favorite RAM modules down in the description in case you want to go ahead and check it out. Keep in mind though, this does not void your AppleCare warranty. You're actually able to fully upgrade the RAM by yourself with no problems or no trouble from Apple. So once you have the Mac Mini booted up here, you should see that we have 16 gigabytes of RAM running at 1600 megahertz. It's also important to note that this is the maximum amount of RAM that the 2012 Mac Mini can handle. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of building the ultimate Mac Mini. We are going to continue this process over the next few weeks, and the next thing we're going to be taking a look at is installing a solid-state drive in place of the standard hard drive that the Mac Mini comes with. I will also show you how to clone the hard drive to the solid-state drive so you can have a seamless upgrade to your brand new solid-state drive. So stay tuned for that episode. Meanwhile, let me know what you think down in the comments below, and feel free to leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and this series. Again, I appreciate all of the support, and another big shout out to iFixit and Kingston for sponsoring this series. Thanks again for watching, everybody. This is Dom, and have a great day.